Good morning. I'm Kimberly Buckler with Spirit and Soul Healing here in Cochrane, Alberta. Thank you for being with me today and taking the time to learn a little bit more about the Akashic records and energy sessions using the Reiki system. Over the years, I started off with the Reiki and really enjoyed it. It opened my eyes to so many different things. Learning that I was accessing different dimensions. It could have been the fairies, the angels, light beings, the animal kingdom, dragons, creator, whoever was willing to come forward to help out. And during the sessions, I learned things bit by bit, and it was pretty magical to see everything evolve over the years. I also took a past life regression workshop years ago. It's a really neat system, looking into the past lives, and I did learn quite a bit there and learned I was starting to energetically connect with the clients on there and to help a healing as they came out. But what I found was I wasn't seeing a whole lot. And so I felt a little bit restrictive and thinking, there's got to be another way. Then during the Reiki sessions a couple of years ago, I was noticing and documenting ways that I was accessing other lives, or I would see something in another life, or see somebody coming from their home planet, or things in their energy fields that you just don't see in this realm. And recorded all this stuff. Finally, the Akashic Records workshop came up, and I saw it. I thought, this is something I need to do. This is something that really rings a bell for me, and I rarely take workshops. Had an amazing instructor, and as we did the workshop, I gained a lot of tools. And it was interesting how I was able to pop into it really quick and felt confident. And also, what really helped out was that we accessed one of my past lives during the workshop, and this was being the Gypsy Soul. Learned that I did readings for a living, and as a gypsy, well known for it, and that I wanted to settle down with my boys, but couldn't in that lifetime because we're traveling all the time. But in this lifetime, with my two daughters, I made sure I settled down. I grew roots somewhere. Even though I had the itch to travel places, I always had this urge or need to find roots somewhere. And I'm really glad I did this because they didn't have to go to many schools, and they only moved once when they're little. So gratitude for that I was able to see that, and I was able to make a change in this lifetime. But what we were able to do is bring the confidence of the reader, that gypsy, forward into this lifetime, and also provide me with that bug to do a lot more traveling. So this is what I'm looking forward to. So what I noticed, as I was doing the Akashic records, we'd sit down, read the prayer, cross them each other, and go into the records. And it was really amazing what we saw in there and the healing we could do for this person in another lifetime. And when we did the healing for that person on the lifetime, we were able to bring the essence of who they truly are without the anger, the sadness, the fear, or whatever they're carrying there. Bring that over very clean and very pure over into this lifetime to embed into their well-being now. So it was like that gypsy soul bringing forward the confidence as a reader, the confidence to travel. And those were going good. Then all of a sudden I was told, why not put the person up on the table? Because I was accessing the records at times during a Reiki session. During a Reiki session, oh, we're going into the records because my body would start to heat up. We'd do some healing work in the records, come on out of them, and then go into regular Reiki session. So now, with the Akashic records, have you lie on the massage table, start doing energy work at the top of your head, and as we're going into the records, we're able to do some energetic healing on the body. a lot of releases that come out. Releases that the person's still holding on into this lifetime. So say if something happened into a past lifetime, 10 to 1 it's happened in this lifetime too. So it's really cool when we see this in the past life, we can heal those energy fields or blocks that are in your body in this time. And so we're working on two different timelines at the same time, so it's pretty magical. And at the end of healing that lifetime, we bring the essence of who you are, the strength, the beauty, the love, the artist, the athlete, the psychic, whoever it is, that we bring that energy forward into this lifetime very clear, and to bring in the confidence of being who you are in this lifetime. So I really enjoyed this, and realizing that my the two sessions were starting to mingle with each other. Many times we start off with the Reiki and we end up going into the records for about 20 minutes and come out and finish off with Reiki. If we're in the records and we come for Akashic record reading, strictly for a record reading, we go into the records and we're there for pretty much an hour. And it's phenomenal how many insights we have, and you see what's going on in that lifetime, and you come into this lifetime and you go, okay, 2, 4, 6, 9, 15, 29, 51. These are all the things that are happening in your lifetime, and as we go through each time period, we can do a healing on that. So as we go along, it's interesting how we can do so much healing in so many different ways. What I find for myself, I've been practicing since 2002 with the Reiki energies, 2001 I believe, and became a master in 2002. And as I went along, the two systems are now intermingling for me, which I really enjoy. So to not forget for yourself that you can go, if you're finding huge blocks in this lifetime, you can go into the past. You can find out what was going on there. Do a healing of your soul in that lifetime. When we go in there, we go with unconditional love and compassion, and it doesn't matter what happened. We're there to help heal that and to release that energy and to bring the essence of who you truly are forward into this lifetime. A really magical event that happened with a client, came for a card reading. Card reading wasn't going anywhere. We kept on getting stalled. I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to pop you on the table. I'm going to do some energy work. Are you open with that? He goes, yeah. And so as we were doing the energy work, we went into a couple of past lives very briefly, did what we needed to do, a little bit of cleanup in there, and then we just went back into the energy session. And about halfway through, I saw this vault. And when I tried doing the card reading, I looked at him, I says, you're like a vault. I said, it's like you've got everything locked up and you don't want anybody to see anything. He goes, yeah, pretty much. He doesn't trust anyone. So I got to see halfway through. So his higher self is wanting to look at this vault. So the door opened up, and I see in one corner this really bright package, really nice package. And there's a couple things in there, a little irky, black, gooey like. And we cleaned up the energy of that. And as soon as that energy was all transformed and turned back to pure white light, pure energy, in the middle I could see this package, and it was just beautiful and shining. And that vault didn't want to close anymore. It was happy to be. So I didn't see what it was, so it doesn't matter what's in your vault. A lot of times I don't see what it is. I don't need to see what it is. The most important thing is that we get to heal whatever it was, whatever happened, and to bring peace to your life this time, so that you can enjoy a lot more peaceful life and more prosperity and health and wellness, and wealth. So it was interesting with this person how you go from a reading that wasn't going forward to seeing a vault, to saying, hey, time to get up on the table, do some energy work, clear that all out. And that person knew there was a reason why he was coming for that, today for that day for the energy work or reading that he thought he was going to get, and it shifted right around to something what his higher self was really looking forward. So it's interesting what the records show us, what universe shows us, and to know that we can do healing on a multidimensional level. We can go into our past lives, access the records, do a cleanup, and have a better outcome in this lifetime. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here and listening and looking outside the box and seeing what's possible for you. So when you're ready, the possibilities are there. Both of my books can be found on my websites. Also with the energy work, I do energy work over the phone. I can do the Akashic record reading for you over the phone or in person. I've done some house and land clearings over the phone and been very successful with that. And also energy work when we need to. And especially if you have attachments in your field and you can't come out to where I am, we can connect energetically long distance. So again, my two books are The Essence of Who We Are and The Essentials for Natural Healing on both my website, Spirit and Soul Healing, and Essentials for Natural Healing. You can find me on Facebook, Kimberley Buckler, Kimberley A. Buckler author, and then Spirit and Soul Healing. Please remember you are a beautiful soul. Take good care of you and looking forward to seeing you again.